Okay, players, so a reminder about what the priority list is and what it means. So the priority list is effectively a list of the the players that it's the DM's highest priority to get them real world first. You know, what is it that gets you at the top of the priority list? If it's been a while since you've played your game. So effectively, the way it works right now, or not right now, the way it works in general is, you got the five of you. Right now Keith is at the top with George under him. Sean is at the bottom. So once, so let's say Keith plays his game as the number one person. Once he plays his game and that session's been completed, he's going to go right to the bottom of the list, and then whoever used to be the number two becomes the number one. So, what does it really mean to to have the priority spot? So effectively, you have like a block of time outlined in the Screw It Let's Do It file where you can basically throw your weight around as the priority person. So it means that you have the opportunity to claim a session, and no one can really take it away from you. If it's unless it's some kind of extenuating circumstances where somebody's about to leave the country, something crazy like that, the DM may do something different. But for the most part, ice cream, man. I still get the feeling to run out the door when I hear that. But anyway, so yes, when with the priority list, that's effectively it. You get to say, hey, Saturday night long form session. I have not played in a while, DM, so I want that session. And it's next to impossible for someone to take it away from you. If you lock it in within a certain amount of time. So what does the priority list not mean? This is important. It doesn't mean, hey, I'm not at the top of the priority list. I shouldn't even bother talking to the DM, because oftentimes what'll happen is that priority people, for whatever reason, they're busy, they can't necessarily claim their spot. So don't sit there as a number two. I would say at any position you should always be trying to get real world, but you should always also understand, if you just played for 4 hours 2 nights ago, you're not top of the priority list, but it doesn't mean that everyone else could even claim the session. So you should always be going after your real world. So that is effectively it. Just a brush up for some of you, new information for George, and that is basically it. So on Saturday, that is going to be the first session that Dan's putting out there. That's going to be a long form session, um, and yeah, we will effectively go from there. Oh yes, also if you actually no, yeah, that'll come up later. So yeah, that's it, players.